Okay, so good strike, right? But again, so this is typically our miss on the golf course, right? So with this shot, we determined we wanted to set up, we want to see it start right of our alignment stick and just kind of turn over to the left.
Okay.
So in efforts of getting that club out and not behind us, right? So we've improved that a ton. Okay. It's much more out in front, outside of our hands, right? What we can see here, I want you to learn to read your divots in practice, right? So cause and effect to this point, right? The ball started left of target and moved left, okay? So if you'll set up right here where this divot is, so we can see that the club got outside of our hands, right? Outside of our hands into the downswing. However, when we catch strike, in order to fit that club face into that divot, the club face was a little open, okay? And the path is working to the left, okay? So with the club face open and the path working to the left, if we flip the club head, right? We've always had a little bit of manipulation. If we over manipulate that club face and flip it left, the ball's gonna start left of target. So although the face is open coming into impact, if that club face is working on a path to the left, the golf ball is going to start away from our starting line. Does that make sense? So what I want to see with the next shot, right? Show me opposite. I want to see the opposite, right? So I want to see a path that's out to the right, and I want to see a club face that's square. Right? So in efforts to kind of match our divot, I want to see a divot that's pointed right, but square. Okay? See if you can show me that. I want to see how that dictates our flight. Really good. So that ball's going to hang in there, right? It's going to start roughly down our target line. It's going to start in this neighborhood, okay? But it's going to hold its shape because the path is more to the right rather than the left. When that path for you gets outside of our hands and working left, that's where the left shot comes from. All right, so when you're reading your divots on the golf course, you feel like, oh man, everything is pull, 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 pull. Check your divots, read your divots to kind of see what that club face is doing in the path that it's being swung on. If that club was swung from the inside, we're not going to see a path. If it's inside out, I'm not going to see a path with a divot that goes left. Does that make sense? So reading our divots is going to really help dive into what that club face is doing at impact. Okay, let's give me one more. That's really good. That's right down the middle of both of them. So as we jump that club right back in, reading square to square, right? So throw the club right in here. So when we see square to square, that's showing us where the face was through impact. When we want the ball to start in a certain direction, we've got to marry face to path, just depending on what shape we want, right? We want the ball to go right to left, got to be a little inside out. Club face has got to be pointing left. Does that make sense? Awesome. All right, so let's move up to 5 iron.